no recaps, but I just want to correct what I was talking about in terms of Kanako's character and how I initially assumed that she has social anxiety. I just know that she has anxiety of some point, but I kind of just pointed out to a little bit to social anxiety just because like that's still a little fresh on my mind. But somebody in the comments points out that this source of anxiety that she has is stemming from a different sort of, what is it, a mental health issue, you know, a different sort of mental health issue. It's if I remember correctly, it's BPD. Is that what it is? And I'm not exactly the expert in that whole sort of spiel, you know. I kind of know a little bit about it just because it's something that's kind of got caught a little bit on the whole mainstream media stuff, albeit in a very negative spot. But you know, that's one of the reasons why I just know a little bit about it, and I have heard about it, and I've heard people talk about it, albeit it's not something that I've personally experienced, whether it's within me or is within my family, or at least I like to say that I don't have families like that, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I have someone who has it, but I'm not an expert, and I'm not the one out here making the diagnosis and all that, and also I don't really like them because of the way that they are, so, you know, just want to make the correction on that, you know, it's not the social anxiety from Kanako, it's just that she perhaps has this sort of symptoms related more to BPD, and also it could also, I just said also twice, it could stem from a sort of abandonment issues as well that causes this anxiety that she has. So just wanted to point that out. Thank you for the correction. I very much appreciate it. But if you guys enjoy the content, remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. And if you didn't like the content, dislike the video, and we'll be on our way. Let's get started. Okay, Sumika thoughts. Oh my god. Somebody, please. I can't believe it. She sounds just like an onee-san. Hey, it's that same lady I was talking about last time. About how fancy she is. She didn't even say anything. She just nodded. Our actual friendship. She's a supervisor. That's why she stands here all day. You know, this is actually what I really think about it, it is, I mean, it's also kind of like Disney and how, like, you know, you get paid to talk to your coworkers. Pure beauty. Fucking shut down, dude. Oh, someone's giving the glare. If your sister won't support, I will. Not the romance. She's not bringing the romance, she's bringing the fucking drama out here, dude. No need to bring in additional drama for Yano and Hime. They've got enough for that for themselves already. Where is she oh! And yet here she is, competing against you, oh! Damn! How is it that you want her to vote for you, but then you want to vote for somebody else? What is this love? What is this triangle shit? Damn, she's hitting. Damn, she's going in for the fucking weak spot. Oh no! Every time. Just look at her smirking from underneath her boobs. Reading at home? God, imagine having to read an entire novel for work. Yeah, we're really good friends. Roommates, almost. I'll wait for you. I have some business to take care of. Oh shit. She's gonna kill someone. Uh-huh. Impulsive. The dependable senpai? Oh my god, it's like they're looking at each other, but not really. The way that they were showing the staircase. Yeah, if it's romantic in any ways, we can't have this. Simulated sisterhood. Oh, gotta put that out. Yeah, that's a little bit too much for work. Probably because they're close. Oh. How do you Oh, so she doesn't find out. Oh shit, Kanako's using cry. It's super effective. No, you can still say it. Hime-chan. Alright, Kanako. You need a... Is it me or did that... Is it me or does that doorknob look a little high? It is a little, like, a little bit upward, you know? There's a little bit of a platform underneath it. Oh my god, they're showing it again! Ah! 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 Not the romance. Friendships over romance, am I right? Oh, we've got Sumika's little resolve. She's over here thinking Kanako's the threat. Little does she know, Yano's the one who's over here trying to fucking... this is her kingdom, huh? Oh shit, who's winning? Get fucking destroyed by your big sister. Get destroyed! Ooh. You're cute but not calm. Wow. Damn! Ideal little sister. The constant stabs. It's your fault I'm ahead of Sumika. She just actively does not want to win. Look at the tsundere at full display. Really just pushed her out of the room. The manager's like, whatever. How the fuck are you going to get up from last place in a week? And you've got like a 600-point difference. Like, what the fuck? Uh-oh. We're really getting to see a lot of, like, eyes from Kanoko. The way that it's, like, very deep colored. There's no, like, glint or anything in it. Uh-oh. Oh, she is second place. She's 100 votes away. Oh, it's because of the support of your little sister. Look at her. Supporting her onee-san. Onee-sama. Oh! 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 Yeah, these two, dude. Classic tsundere. Want support, but also don't want support. And that person, bro. You at least call her by her full name, that's tsundere. What if we rigged the polls? My, okay, I finally were. I've been calling her the manager this whole time. Why should I help you, huh? Now you're gonna take advantage of that? Oh, favor for a favor. Oh shit! Look at these people with the fucking frown in their eyebrows, dude. Uh-oh. Wow, who else is here in the fucking Bloom election? For some time, finally! I must write this in my blog! WcDonald's! Thank you, camera. When you have a tray for just a fucking drink. Then that's fine. Oh shit. Kanoko's like, whoa, this was love this whole time? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. The way that it's fucking twisting right now. Abolish the question! Look at her eyes, bro! Oh shit! How did... Holy shit, dude. Damn, dude, she really got a fucking picture of that? Hey, yo, Kanako's just like, can you send that to me later? It's a good picture. Ow! Wow. That's a very simple. Nice. I like it. So we got to see the two characters from Sumika's past. You know, so we got to see the two characters from Sumika's past that's made her think of the way that she is right now, with the whole fact that romance breaks relationships and it causes the previous friendship to fade away, essentially. And I was trying to figure out, like, have we seen it before? Like, have we seen these two before? Because I remember looking at the booklet ends, the edges of volume 6 and 7, trying to make my best to not show you the front covers of it, but, you know, this is the side covers, right, of volume 6 and 7, and I remember looking at this, and I was just like, wait a minute, we haven't seen this girl yet, what's going on, why is she at the end? But we technically kinda saw, we got a premonition to her in volume 3, so... But alright, folks, we are gotta go back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 8 of Yuri Is My Job. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. I've been really, well, I mean, I think I've been mentioning this. I've been really enjoying this episode ever since we really picked up on volume 2, which is around episode 4. So it's very nice. It's been a fun ride, and I'm really enjoying what they're doing with the Bloom election, which is, I mean, they're actually going at a pretty steady pace and adapting this whole thing. So again, I don't know why I'm so out of breath, but I'm very much enjoying it. We've got this whole triangle thing. I mean, there's a lot of triangles going on in this episode, whether it's the love triangle or it's the triangle of competition, I guess, you know, with Yano wanting Yano wanting Hime to support her, but then at the same time she actively supports Sumika in public. It's not really a triangle now. The Sumika is just kind of there. She's just kind of chilling. She's just doing her own things. But yeah, it's very funny just to see how that whole competitiveness is going on in the Bloom election. You know, it's very very competitive in terms of, I'm gonna support you and you're gonna win. And it's like, no, I'm gonna support the other person and they're gonna win. And so very competitive in a very different way. I mean, the only person who's really at this point is competitive is Hime, and then she found out that she lost, so she's just like, fuck it. Whatever. Like I said, she cannot make back that 600-point difference within a week. Only Sumika can do that because she only has a 100-vote difference between her and Yano. Anyways, we're starting to get a little bit more into Sumika's head because we, in the last episode, got a little bit into Kanoko's head, so that was very nice, and we're having yet another perspective switch for the most part, you know? So we see we see her starting off with the I already know, and then it goes, oh my god, hold on, I have to listen to this, I have to listen to her voice again. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, that sounds like someone. And then, wait, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Did I just hear what I just heard? Not the fucking bass thump, dude. Oh man. As I said, the onee-san. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks. But, yeah, the onee-san, and of course, she's the one who goes and says, Ara? How dare she? But, as I mentioned, this is the start of what Kanoko feels. And then it also emphasizes on the whole Schwestern as well, right? Because it seems like these two were the Schwestern pair and all that. Wow, dude. Artistic. You see the fucking transitions? Wow, so good. Anyways, getting more of Sumika's thoughts, yeah, she goes and says, here at the salon, we students get along very well, and I don't mean in a fictional sense, right? We're all actually our friends here, and that's the reason why this cafe works so well, is because we've got a really good dynamic with one another, and it's not fake, and perhaps, you know, people are able to tell whether the relationship that you have are fake or not. And so the more real it is, despite them putting on a more fictional mask, the whole setting is fictional, their character, even their name, are fictional, it's not their real name, but the relationship that they have with each other are real. So it gives that sense of reality to this fictional setting. But with what Sumika says and how she feels like Kanoko is threatening the place because Kanoko is bringing in romance into this whole spiel, right? She's, as Sumika mentions towards the end, with her kind of just telling Kanoko that, hey, this feeling that you have, this is a romantic feeling. You love her. And Kanako's just over like, oh my god, I didn't realize it. It was romance this whole time? Well, shit. Alright, I don't know, Sumika, you might have just helped her dug her grave even further, but, well, we'll just have to see what Sumika's planning on doing, huh? Anyways, going back to what I was talking about, and how Sumika feels like Kanoko is threatening this environment that they have built up again, because as we saw with the other two, and then with the well, actually, if I could find where it is. Right here, it's this picture of the two crosses, which is the Schwestern, so you can kind of assume that the both of them ended up quitting and like having this relationship that they had built up in this cafe had broken. So here's Sumika, who had gone through this tragedy, right? Who has gone through this tragedy, and seeing that this relationship that she's built up in this cafe is up and up again, up and uppity again, and seeing that Kanoko is the person who is coming into threatening this peace once again, you know, it's understandable that she's going to try her best to fight against this infection that is love. And so, just like what Kanoko had initially thought, that maybe Sumika was coming after the status quo of her and Kanoko, here's Sumika, who's thinking that Kanoko is coming in here to break the status quo of the cafe. And in a sense, she is correct, but also Sumika obviously is currently mistaken Yano's Yano's safety. You're mistaken to think that Yano is safe, that she won't be the one who's gonna break something, right? Because we've learned in their side of the story that Yano does have a like for Hime. Meanwhile, Hime is still very much on the level of like, oh, yeah, well, I like you, in the sense that I like you as a friend, or how she thinks about the whole Schwestern thing, and how like, oh yeah, it's just like friendly pair of sis, right? We're being friendly, we're being really friendly. But we're being a pair of friendly people. And again, with Yano saying that her like is very different from Hime, we kind of have an idea that she possibly have a romantic love for Hime. And if romance overall is a bad thing in this place of friendship, Yano is obviously slipping under the radar right now for Sumika, because Sumika, she feels like she's got a bigger fish to fry. And that is Kanoko right now. By the way, talking about the idea of friendship and romance reminded me of this series that's recently-ish got a English translation. You know, this came like a few months ago, so it's not really all that recent, but, you know, it's the first volume, and volume 2 is gonna come eventually. I don't know when volume 2 is coming, actually. I don't even know if I pre-ordered it, but it's a manga called There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover, and it's about a girl who just wants to have a nice, friendly relationship with other girls, while the other girls are just like, no, I want romance. So it's it just gave me a feeling of this, a little bit of a vibe, even though it's not really the same at all. And also, I just want to say that I hate and love this manga at the same time. I kind of like it, but then I kind of hate it because it kind of ruined a certain a character archetype for me because of some certain scenes. But well, whatever. I think it's still a good read. And it's in my Amazon shop link down below. It's an affiliate link, by the way, so... Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, Sumika. Although I think I've kind of gone past with what I wanted to talk about with Sumika for the most part. And so I guess I just want to talk just a little bit about Kanoko again, right? So, well, I've already mentioned the whole thing that I was talking about in the beginning about me correcting about what I think that her character is, and having that insight a little bit more. I can see it in the way that she is, and also in the way that Sumika explains what she thinks about Kanoko, right? And how she says, well, I thought she was a timid girl at first, but the reality is she's not timid. And in fact, when she's around Hime, she's very impulsive. And it's like, wow, she gets very impulsive and she gets very possessive, as what Sumika is saying as well. And it's not a it's not a healthy thing to have in a relationship. And honestly, at this point, Sumika, you might as well just toss her into a fucking therapist's office. At some point, I totally forgot when it was, but I believe it was like in the last episode or something with I was gonna say Chibana Sumika told Kanoko that, hey, you can ask me anything, I'll fucking help you out. I'm a G. And also I was mentioning with the way that this shot I thought was very fun, with like them talking to each other, but they're on very opposing sides with one another, and whether they'll actually be able to see each other is, another question. Albeit the next scene kind of shows them together. But yeah, what else? You can kind of, I feel, I don't know if you can kind of see it with the way that I was talking about. They showed this scene, and then they showed the next scene with them, with her on that side, but then they're not showing us Kanoko, right? I don't know, but that's just, I just like the way that they shot this. Still on the topic of Kanoko, we have her, that this was before she kind of comes to the realization that her love for Hime is a romantic love. So she's still, is confused why Hime continues to have this Western relationship with Yano, and why Yano, why she, especially with Hime, like, deciding that, like, since I'm last, I'm totally fine with being the little sister to the Bloom Sama and all that, right? And Kanoko just doesn't really understand it, and she kind of gets to this point where, like, well, they became friends really quickly. Actually, that's what that's what Sumika says. That's the ideal sisterhood. And we see that little bit of possessiveness that Kanoko has, where she says, I'm Hime's only friend. I'm the only friend that she has, which is like, okay, so like she can't make friends with anybody else? Come on now, Kanoko. Just because you only want to have Hime as your friend doesn't mean that it can be the opposite. But it seems like it does stem down from that feeling of abandonment, right? And from the words of the wise, abandonment issues can make you do some crazy shit. So, that feeling of perhaps Yano is going to take Hime away. It's that feeling that we've been seeing from Kanoko this whole time, as she is trying to stop the relationship between Hime and Yano. Again, with her constantly talking to Hime about, why are you still trying to be friends with this girl? She has hurt you before. You have told me that she is the girl from your elementary who has outed you out to all your friends and have caused you this much pain in your life back in elementary. So why are you still trying to be friends with her? And it's like, God. God, like, she really just knows where to fucking sink the knife in, but unfortunately, she's only plunging her knife into the sand. Anyways, in this scene with Sumika talking about how possessive Kanoko is, because Kanoko says that Hime is her only friend, right? And she says, if you're too possessive, Hime-chan might not like that. What part of that is friendship, right? Just kind of like with how Kaneko's thinking about her pictures of many photos of Hime doing stuff that Hime probably didn't realize she had pictures taken of. And God, when she gets attacked, when she feels attacked, what does she do? She uses cry. And it's super effective. She just tears up about it, and Sumika's just like, oh, well, fuck. What am I supposed to do now? Look at that, putting fucking tears in her eyes. Ooh, crying all about that, right? Don't cry why from just that. You're just gonna cry from just that. And look at her wiping these bubbles of tears from her. And so, as Sumika says, that's not fair. Now I can't say anything, which, ho, you've gotta steel your heart up for that. So she cries, and then she just, gosh, she gets tears, and like, we're starting to see this, these eyes of Kanoko a whole lot more, right? This very dull eyes compared to how usually, I was gonna say fragmented. Usually gem-like their eyes are, right? And so we're starting to see these sort of eyes from Kanoko a whole lot more, where it's blunt. You see the pupil, it's the color overall is just very fucking blunt. It's one shade and everything, right? 2 shades, technically. 3 shades? Okay. It looks like an avocado the more that I look at it. Her pupils are the pit to the avocado, dude. Oh my god. Anyways, going back to what I was talking about with Sumika needing to steel her heart when someone starts fucking crying about something, right? It's like, of course, the whole crying thing pulls at your low empathy, you know? On your low empathy string, and it makes you feel like, ah, shit, did I do something wrong? Because they started crying? Even though you probably didn't do anything wrong. But it just makes it hard for you to continue on this topic that you wanted to talk about because you feel like an asshole. Like, oh my god, this person is crying and they're... well, I mean, this person is crying. Now I feel bad. But you have to steel your heart, Sumika. You have to continue on anyways. Just like an interrogator would in the fucking interrogation room. Anyways, going off topic and all that, I don't remember what I was talking about for Kanoko. I mean, I was talking about this scene, and, okay, with Kanoko, well, actually, we do have this scene, too, with Hime coming to the realization that, okay, maybe I am not fit for Bloom, and so, Kanoko hears that, and so she just goes and, pushes Hime right out of the room. And again, I love that Mai is just like, whatever. And she's just everybody's watching it. And then Mai's just like, whatever. Let's all get ready. They want to talk to each other. Whatever. And so, yeah, we have Kanoko here, right? She doesn't even want Yano to win. That's why. It's also because it would pull Hime into this whole Schwestern thing even more, right? Because she would be the I forgot what it was called, being the little sister of the Bloom Sama and all that. Bloom Schwester. Okay, yeah, here you're settling for Bloom Schwester. And so we have Hime who's like explaining that she's okay with Yano becoming Bloom, right? Despite her wanting to be number 1, we have Hime thinking like, well, Yano used to be so bad at putting on a facade, but now she does it as part of work and she gets praised for it, and like that, she thinks that's really good. And so I don't think of it as a bad way. I don't feel so bad. In fact, it kind of makes me happy. And so in Hime's mind, she's happy for Yano because Yano has grown up from this. She was so bad at putting a mask on before, but now here she is doing fucking well for herself and people are actually liking her. That's a good thing in Hime's mind because she's able to understand because they're childhood friends, and before this whole breakup situation, they were really good friends before, and so she understands what Yano is going through. So you can see how the gears in Hime's brain is turning, but Kanoko just doesn't understand it. It makes me happy, or she says, or I guess maybe this is what the sister pair thing is about, which, that this fucking upsets the shit out of Kanoko. She's just her avocado eyes. I cannot get over the avocado eyes now. But we have, we have Kanoko, right, coming in, begging Sumika, like, please become the Bloom. I cannot have that girl, that woman, that lady. I cannot have her win. Hime cannot be the Bloom Schwester, alright? And so Sumika decides that she's going to try and actively win the Bloom, even though I guess I think she was still kind of doing it, she was still mopping the floor with some folks. It's just that the pair of Yano and Hime is a little too strong right now. So here is Sumika still trying to, and also we can kind of see the way that she, Kanoko, continues to call Sumika by her work name, because her actual name is Chibana. but her work name is Tachibana, and so she's still keeping, and it was something that Sumika wanted this whole time, which is like, hey, you can just call me by my real name, Chibana or Sumika, because she actually wants to get she wants to learn Kanako a little bit more personally. But here's Kanako, who still continues to use Sumika's work name instead. Anyways, that's a whole name thing aside. We have Kanako, who wants Sumika to be the bloom, and so Sumika decides that she's going to help her, but she has something that she wants Kanako to do, right? And so here is, I assume this is what Sumika wanted Kanako to do, which was to tell Hime that she's going to support Sumika. And Hime's just like, oh shit, you're gonna support someone? That's pretty fucking cool. Because in Hime's brain, right, she's probably thinking, oh my god, you're actually gonna try and be Sumika's friends? That's fucking great. I don't have to be the only person who talks to you all the time, as we've seen Hime try to get Kanako to fucking talk to other people. Like, hey, I need you to actually talk to someone else other than me. I can't be the only person that you're talking to all the time. So we know that Hime is actively trying to get Kanako to talk to other people instead of just her. So this whole idea of, oh, Kanako is supporting Sumika, that's great in terms of friendship. That is perfectly fine. That's fucking good for you, Kanako. Alright, so there is a QR code right here for the WcDonald's. I'm not really sure if that's a QR code that will take you to the Yuri Is My Job site. I would laugh if it actually is just a QR code to McDonald's. But there's that QR code if anybody wants to give it a try. I still cannot get over that the both of them got drinks and they still need to have a tray. Why? Why is there a need for, I mean, I get it. Maybe they're taking a sip and like they accidentally spill some drinks or something, and I guess the tray is there to, you know, make sure that the spill doesn't go all over the place. So I guess I get it. Okay, whatever. I cannot get over this this deal that they have, right, in the WcDonald. Hey yo, somebody's got their laptop there at WcDonald's. Hell yeah, dude. I feel that. I wanted to see the specials. Where's the donut special? There it is. Burger and donut combo, now available. What? A burger and a donut could count as a dessert, so I guess that is a dessert stuff, but like, just a burger and donut combo? Like, no fries, no drinks, no anything? Anyways, moving away from the WcDonald stuff, right? We've got Sumika, again, helping Kanako dig an even deeper grave for herself, and also perhaps Sumika shooting herself in the foot when she goes and says to Kanako that, hey, this feeling that you're having, it's romance. Get this romance shit out of here. and Kanako kind of comes to realization that, oh my god, maybe this is romance. You know, she's trying to understand this whole thing, and so with her coming to this realization, and she says, can I rely on you some more? And I really like this ending scene, right, with her, with the fucking what is this, a Dutch angle with like the camera going slightly tilted just to show how tilted Kanako is. Right? And the way she says, like, oh, you become bloom, you can make a rule, right? And use that, like, please use that right to abolish the Schwestern. And it's just like, damn, dude. She's out here like, no more sister pair. And it's like, okay, the Schwestern thing is the reason why you're getting so much money in the first, profit. Right, you're getting so, and people are wanting to come to this cafe to see this whole thing span out, right? Here is Kanako, who is obviously not thinking with a capitalistic mind. You know, the whole Schwestern thing is profitable. And so here she is saying, abolish the Schwestern. And it's like, hello, Kanako. First of all, that's not good for business. People are coming here to see the friendly sisterly pairs, alright? So, we unfortunately cannot have that, Kanako, but we'll see what will happen, you know, maybe we'll see what Sumika will do. I mean, Sumika was just like, after she heard this shit, right, she's just like, what the fuck? Excuse me? And so, like, if you abolish the Schwestern, I think that would let Hime-chan come back. Come back where? And of course, we get to see this fucking 1,000-yard stare from Kanako. Right, Hime has been behaving weirdly this whole time. You really understand this whole thing really well, where our center is. what you should destroy and how to make it all fall apart. You're in love with Hime, aren't you? That's why you're jealous of their sisterhood. It was just Sumika going, red just nudges. You're going to stop all of that. You understand the center, right? You're gonna fucking stop this romance shit. Alright? Just turn the romance button off. Just flip the switch off. Come on. God, I wish that were me. And by that I mean I wish I could just turn that romance switch on. Unfortunately, it's off. But yeah, well, we'll just have to see what is going to happen in the next episode. We'll see what's going on there. But the next part of this is going to be for manga readers only, so if you are anime watchers only, I will see you guys in the next episode. Alright. Oh my god, when they showed, as I was mentioning with the whole volume binds and all that, I did not expect to hear the onee-san, so I didn't expect to see, just because I totally forgot that it existed. I haven't read volume 3 to 6, I think. I haven't read volume, not 3 to 6, I haven't read volume 4 to 6 in a while, or at least volume 4 and 5. So basically the part where, where we're more focused on Sumika and Kanoko, I haven't read it in a while, so I totally forgot that we have seen this scene before. So like, wow, we're getting a preview to the onee-san's voice. I don't actually remember her name, I'm just calling her the onee-san. But also, I'm finally caught up with the latest chapters of Yuri Is My Job right now, and like, I'm only just getting over the point of what the fuck. Like, what the fuck is going on here? With Kanoko coming in with the onee-san, and like some essay stuff is happening, and I'm just like, okay. I joke about how it's not Yuri if there isn't SA, but the sad reality is there's a lot of SA that kind of happens with these sort of fucking Yuri, especially when they hit like smut territory for some reason. And so, I don't know, dude. We gotta have it at some, but I'm still so fucking confused with the way that the onee-san is doing it for Kanoko, where like she's trying to get Kanoko to come to the realization of her feelings for Hime compared to her feelings for Sumika. I think that's what it was, or at least just trying to get her to realize what her true feelings for Hime is, and she's going through the process of SA. And I'm just over like, what kind of freaky deaky therapy session is this? Like, what the fuck is going on? Anyways, oh my god, dude, this arc that we are having with Kanoko and Sumika is just wild, dude. It's absolutely fucking wild, and I just can't wait for us to go back to just Hime and Yano. Please. Please, I just want more Hime and Yano. That's all I want, alright? I can take the tsundere hits, but like, what is happening here in this other arc that we're having right now? Well, I will say though, holy shit, dude, Sumika, absolutely pissed. I was mentioning about the onee-san and how like she probably just has like this fucking rock hard on for Sumika for some reason, because it all panders back to Sumika. With the way that she fucking calls it. Well, she sent a picture to Nene so Nene could tell Sumika about the fact that like, hey, I'm gonna do something to your girl. And it's just like, all right, we're having, this is such okay, I was talking about how the onee-san possibly have a netori fetish. It's not netorare. Netorare is the fetish of having, it's essentially you want your significant other, you want to be cucked by your significant other, right? And so netori is really, you're on the side of the person who's, is cucking? I don't know how this works. You're on the other side of the cuckling. So you're the one who's doing it. You're not the one who's witnessing it, experiencing it, right? So it kind of, that's what it feels like. Like she has this odd netori fetish for Sumika specifically. And like she's always like, I don't know, she's just using it against Sumika. And anyways, the fact that the last chapter ended with Sumika just coming in, fists closed, and just whopping her right in the face, which she deserves for what the fuck just conspired. But oh my god, dude, I hope we just get a full-blown fist fight. Like, I just want Sumika to just start wailing on her, dude. I look. Nene's probably gonna come in and like try to hold her back. Like, hey, stop it, you know, you should be doing this and all that, but I hope Nene at least count to 3 before she stops, you know? You know, Sumika's just out here wailing, and I just want Nene to just be over here, standing over here, just counting like 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. Oh my god, Sumika, stop! Hold on! Just give her a few additional seconds, you know, before you stop her. Alright. Yeah, my opinions of the arc for Kanoko and Sumika has changed wildly with the latest 2 chapters. I don't even know if the next chapter is out yet, but like, oh my god, dude, what the shit? What the shit? That's but that's all I wanted to talk about. I just had to rant about that. But okay, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. You know that, wait, hold on, wait. Alright, the outro's over. It's been ruined, so I'm out.